Arizona, homeowner's best friend.
On that business note, the one thing that I like to emphasize and ask the experts like yourself, talk about what you do in Yuma in winter and why it works really nowhere else in the country from November to April.
Yeah, we produce the vast majority of leafy greens, somewhere upwards of 70+%. At certain weeks, it could be upwards of 95%. We have very stable weather in Yuma, and a lot of people question, well, why do you grow things in the desert, or what are you doing down there? That doesn't seem to make sense to them. But invariably, when they come down and see it firsthand, it makes a lot more sense. And, seeing is believing. But for those folks that can't see it, I'll try to describe it. Our weathermen in Yuma have one of the most boring jobs in the world. 5 to 10 days out of the year, they have something exciting to talk about, and the rest of the year, it's sunny and warm or sunny and hot. And so that's just kind of Yuma in a nutshell. And people would say, well, you don't have enough rainfall to grow those crops. A lot of those crops don't want to be grown on rainfall. They want to be grown with irrigation put at their roots and not have overhead, rain and precipitation hitting the foliage. And so we live in a dry climate there in Yuma, not dissimilar to the Phoenix area, pretty similar. And so that environment is really great for producing a lot of the winter vegetables that we do and melons in the spring and fall. And there are other places in the country that do produce some, like Florida, but their overnight temps are a lot warmer. There's more challenges. They have those spinny things called hurricanes that come swinging through. And, we're a little insulated from that, being a little further away from the ocean and being in a dry climate that has cooler overnight temperatures. So things in agriculture, they don't happen fast. There's no such thing as fast food. And there's really normally very good reasons why we're doing things in the places we're doing them.
I think one time you told me you factor in the climate, the soil. We have those alluvial soils that came in, from floods way, thousands of years ago to really build up that quality soil. You have the available labor, because it's very critical, especially during this time. And again, the infrastructure. So those kind of things we don't think about, because going into the grocery store to buy that head of lettuce or that bag of spinach, you've done all the hard work up front and beforehand, like I like to say, a few links up from the supply chain.
Rosie on the house, every Arizona home.